This is Dash. He is a super. He has superpowers. He can run faster than anyone we know. He can show off his super speed when he's in his super suit, but when he runs on the track team, he pretends to be normal. He doesn't want to blow his cover. He always wins second place. When Dash's family pretends to be normal, his dad goes to work, his mom takes care of Jack, and Dash and his sister Violet go to school. Other times, they put on their super suits and fight the bad guys. They always win because they're really the Incredibles. Before Dash was born, supers ruled. They kept the world safe from bad guys. His dad was Mr. Incredible. He was the best super and always wanted to work alone. His mom, Elastigirl, was famous too. She could slug a criminal from down the block. Then the supers got into trouble. People stopped wanting to be saved. They started thinking that the supers caused problems. They told the supers to quit being heroes. The supers went into hiding. They pretended to be normal. Mr. Incredible became Bob Parr. Elastigirl became Helen Parr. Then they had kids. Dash and Violet were supers, but Jack was normal. Vi could turn invisible. She also made force fields. Vi and Dash sometimes used their superpowers when they argued. Their mom had a problem with that. Dash's mom had bigger problems with his dad. Dash's dad still wanted to be a super. One time his boss would not let him save someone. His dad gave him a tiny push, but it was a super push. His dad lost his job. Then his dad got a message to go on a top-secret mission. He wanted to go. He kept it a secret. If he got caught being a super, their family would have to move again. His dad's mission was to defeat a big robot. It was called the Omnidroid. The Omnidroid was a smart robot. It was really hard to beat. But Dash's dad was still the best super. He tricked the robot and won. Then his dad got more secret hero work. This time, there was a more powerful Omnidroid. It defeated his dad. That's when his dad found out that his boss was a bad guy. His name was Syndrome. He created the Omnidroids. Syndrome wanted to be a super. He had a big plan. He would send the Omnidroid to attack the city. Then he would defeat the Omnidroid himself and look like a super. Dash's dad found Syndrome's computer. He learned that Syndrome had destroyed most of the supers. Then Syndrome caught him. Dash's mom figured out that his dad had not been going to work. She was really mad. She packed her supersuit. She had to go find his dad. Dash and Vi got supersuits too, but their mom said they had to stay home. Vi and Dash snuck onto their mom's jet. Their mom was not happy about that. But before she got too angry, Syndrome attacked them. They landed safely in the ocean. Then Dash's mom became a boat. Dash got to be the motor. He used his super speed. When they reached the shore, his mom left Dash and Vi in a cave. For the first time ever, she told them to use their powers if the bad guys found them. Dash thought this was cool. His mom went to save his dad. His mom's stretching powers are awesome. Meanwhile, Dash explored the cave. He saw a huge ball of fire. Dash and Violet ran for their lives. They made it out of the cave. Then Syndrome's guards raced after them. Vi turned invisible. Dash ran super fast. Dash's mom found his dad. They figured out the kids were in trouble. They raced to the rescue. Dash could see why his parents had been the best supers ever. His mom and dad were surprised at how super Vi and Dash were too. They were one super family. Then Syndrome trapped them. He used one of his inventions, since he's not a real super. Now Syndrome was ready to go through with his plan. He headed into the city to pretend to defeat his own robot. After Syndrome took off, Vi slipped into her force field and escaped. She set the rest of the family free too. Now they had to stop Syndrome. They saw one of Syndrome's rockets. It was the only thing that could get them to the city in time. Meanwhile, the Omni droid was wrecking the city. Syndrome pretended to fight the giant robot with his remote control. People cheered for him. His plan was working. The Omni droid figured out that Syndrome was controlling it. It knocked out Syndrome and the remote control. His mom had been holding a camper to the rocket. When she let go, they headed right toward Syndrome and the Omni droid. They soared toward the city in the camper. They got there just in time. His dad wanted to fight alone, just the way he used to. But his mom said they were a family. They'd have to fight together. And that's just what they did. The crowd cheered for them, but their work wasn't done yet. Syndrome kidnapped Jack-Jack, but Jack-Jack turned into a fireball, then into a super strong little monster. He was a super too. They defeated Syndrome. Awesome! They are the best family. They still pretend to be normal. But when a villain bullies the world, their family, the Incredibles, is there to save the day.